Yo! Back with another video on the channel. As you can see, we got a tier list here. This is going to be the washed fighters tier list. Some of these I think can actually make a title run like it says here. Some of these are still pretty good, but they just might be on a little bit of a skid. Some are visibly washed, some are a shell of their former selves, and then others, you know, should just retire, get out of the sport, you know. I got Chris Weidman here because he's already retired, so he doesn't count, obviously. I know I'm slacking. I missed the video on UFC 312. I couldn't even watch it because I was working, but I saw everything that happened. You know, Indy and Yair Rodriguez is terrible. Let's never put him in an octagon again unless we're feeding him to somebody that we like. Maybe give him to Tony Ferguson though. Maybe, you know, but I'm scared for Tony in that matchup. But anyway, let's get into the video. So first we got Tony. Pains me to do this. Oh man, this sucks, bro. Oh, if you would have told me, right before the Gaethje fight, if you would have told me that Tony would go on to have what, a 9 or 10 fight losing streak, whatever the fuck he's on, back then, I would have said, what? Nah, bro, it's Tony, bro. Come on, it's Tony time. You know, wow, I probably would have slapped you in your face, honestly, put you in an arm bar, you know, got the tap, won the belt. But I just wouldn't have believed you. This man was a killer. He was looking like a killer. I thought he'd be the one to dethrone Habib, you know. Obviously, I'm a dumbass, but just gotta put him here, man. You gotta do it. You know, he's a bit of a decrepit old man now. I hate to say it, he's completely washed. You know, he's just not himself. I think he's done, honestly. But he's undefeated now, though. He's undefeated in 2025, so maybe that stands for something. Oh man, Tony. Edson Barboza. Where are we gonna put Barboza? I think we can put Barboza in either still good or visibly washed. Tricky. Let's pull up his sorry, I was hating on Adesanya, sorry. Let's pull up, what the fuck division is he in? Is he in lightweight or featherweight? Featherweight, number 15. Alright. Let's pull him up. Ugh. So lost to Murphy. I actually saw that fight. I think that he was, yep. I witnessed all these fights. What was the last fight that Yeah. So in the Murphy fight, he actually didn't. I don't think in the Murphy fight that he looked completely washed. I don't think he looked like Tony Ferguson, but I also don't think that was his best performance that we've ever seen. I'd probably put him in visibly washed. I'd go there. You know, not much to say. You know, beautiful KOs in the past. You know, I like Edson Barboza. He's really underrated. People don't really talk about him a lot, but there's not much to say on him, man. Volkanovski. Oh, man. Volkanovski. You know what? Fuck it, man. The title run starts now. The Volk title run starts now. And this is how we rebuild Volk. I'm going to tell you how we rebuild Volk, right? Shout out to Bedtime, because I got this from him, but... So, Volkanovski, right? Instead of getting KO'd by Ilya again, right? Instead of jumping in, look at this man, sexy. Instead of having him get KO'd by Ilya again, I think we do Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. Yeah, I would give him the Mobzar fight, but I kind of feel like Mobzar would scam his way through Volkanovski, and I don't want to see him lose. So we'll just give him Diego Lopez. This is a winnable fight for Volk, you know. He is a little chinny, but I just think I think personally if they fight Volk and Diego Lopez, Volk puts a masterclass on him. I'm not going to put it on my parlay though, because, you know. But, yeah, I think Volk just classes him and, you know, styles on Diego Lopez. He is kind of wild in the beginning rounds. His fight style is kind of wild. He gasses out towards the end of the rounds, Diego Lopez. So this is a winnable fight for Volkanovski. I think you do Volkanovski versus Lopez. And then if Volkanovski looks really impressive, if he dominates, you can give him Ilya after that. I think Volkanovski needs a sort of tune-up fight. Calling Diego Lopez a tune-up fight is kind of crazy, but if it wasn't Diego Lopez, I'd say give him the Movsar Evloev. I don't fucking know, but man, I just feel like Movsar could scam this win. I really think he could. I wouldn't book vote for this. I just really feel like he could scam his way to a decision win. So I wouldn't do that. But yeah, you give Volkanovski to Diego Lopez, he masterclasses him, and then you throw him to Ilya. The title run starts now. We got it. Yeah, I feel comfortable with that. I might move him down to still good later in the video, but yeah, we'll see. Conor McGregor, shell. I don't think he should necessarily retire just because I'm a fan and I want to see him fight. You know, I just want to see him fight. So I'm not gonna say he should retire. You know, I'm a fanboy, so you know he shouldn't retire. But I mean, bro, he's coked out. You know, multiple drugs. He drinks. He's all fat, and I don't think he's training still. He goes on Twitter and just rants all day on there. I don't think this guy's coming back till next year, honestly. He's not fighting anytime this year, and he might come back next year in 2026, hopefully. If he does, they're gonna feed him somebody that he'll destroy and then throw him into a title shot immediately because he's Conor McGregor. That's obvious. I just think this guy's a shell of his former self. I mean, in the last Dustin Poirier fight, we saw glimpses of karate stance Conor in the first round. You know, in the 2020 fight, he was kind of taking a boxing heavy approach. You know, he wasn't really looking like an MMA fighter. It was kind of a boxing heavy approach. And then when we saw him in the second fight, the third fight, in 2021, before he broke his leg in the first round, he was looking pretty good. I was enjoying seeing karate Conor back in action. But the glaring problem is still him on the ground. Dustin was able to take him down in that first round and land heavy ground and pound and kind of tee off on him a little bit. Yeah, he's just kind of a shell. He's not completely washed though, so don't get me wrong about that. I'm not gonna do a McGregor impression. I wanted to, but shout out to Bedtime. He's the best at that. No glaze though, no glaze. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. He's already done. So I forgot about this guy too. He's already done. Stipe, he's already done. We're not gonna talk about him. Jan Blachowicz. He's visibly washed. He's not a shell though, but he is visibly washed. You know, what can I say about this guy? And another thing about Conor too, sorry, I just want to point this out. It's hard being a fan of Conor. It really is. It honestly is, bro. He goes on Twitter and he drops the N-word and he starts fucking just ranting and going crazy. He says stupid shit, does stupid shit. And he's I feel like he's the Kanye of MMA. Sorry to take the spotlight away from you, Jan, but I feel like he's like the Ye of MMA. Bars. You know, bars. I feel like, yeah, he's the Ye of MMA. You know, it's kind of hard to be a fan of this guy. I can't keep saying, but he knocked out Jose Aldo. You know, it's like when Ye fans come up, but he dropped College Dropout. He dropped this, he dropped that. You know, I'm getting tired of saying, but he knocked out Jose Aldo. He was the first double champ. You know, there's not much defending him, but Jan. So, see if my memory serves me right. It doesn't have to serve me right. We'll go back to the fucking light heavyweight rankings. Let's see. Where's this fucker at? Jan. All right. Where the fuck is the fight history at? View fight history. All right. So, obviously he lost right here to Pereira. This was his most recent fight. He lost to Pereira. That fight, I actually didn't think I didn't think he looked terrible in that fight. I didn't. But I was also kind of disappointed that he gassed out. I know it was in Utah and I know it was at elevation and he was trying to take a wrestling heavy approach a little bit, so he gassed out trying to wrestle at elevation. But I was just really disappointed in his performance. He didn't look terrible, but it was just a little bit disappointing. I think he still has slight potential in the light heavyweight division. If you put him against Yuri Prochazka, hot take, I think he KOs Yuri. I think he KOs. Hey, calm down. Calm down. I know you're gonna hear that and be like, actually, well, Yuri is gonna. No. Yan KOs Yuri. I don't want to hear it. Draw with Ankalaev, of course. You know, we all remember where we were when this happened. This terrible fucking. He was on the way to winning too. Ankalaev's leg was cooked. Ankalaev's leg was destroyed, and he couldn't pull it out and get the finish. So, beats Rakic, beats Teixeira, obviously. My bad. I just fucking goofed up. He lost to Teixeira. That's how he lost the belt. I goofed. This right here, though. This right here. This was prime right here. This was when we saw this. This was like, okay, yeah, Jan's legit. Jan is legit. I still think he has potential. He's kind of old though, so I don't know how long he has in the division. I'd give him another year or two. If he loses his next fight to Chris Oberg, then we're gonna have to put this guy in shell, maybe retire. Probably shell though, but for now I'll just say he's visibly washed. This guy's already done. He's already done. But before, I would have said shell. I'm not gonna lie, I would have said shell. After the Garbrandt fight, it just went down from there. You know, he just was never able to find his way back into the division, I feel like. But, you know, he's already done. So, Cejudo. I think Cejudo is still good, but is he visibly washed? That's the difference. Still good or visibly washed? I'll keep him here for now. Cejudo is definitely visibly different. I don't know why he's trying to adopt, or he already has adopted these karate. He's kind of fighting like karate. Fuck. He's kind of fighting like Karate Connor a little bit with his stance, you know, trying to fight like a karate fighter, even though he's a wrestler. So I don't really know why, but you know, his striking isn't that bad. Obviously, he was able to wobble Marab with a good check hook. And you know, he's still the Olympic level wrestler, even though Marab ragdolled him, but that's just what he does, you know. So I think he still has potential. He's gonna get KO'd by Song Yadong, so whenever that happens, he's going down the shell. But for now, we'll put him in visibly washed. Retire. I don't know. I could put him in shell because he's kind of a gatekeeper for the bantamweight division, so he could fill that role for a little bit. But yeah, just go ahead and pack it up. You've been a gatekeeper for the bantamweight division for a couple years now. I don't think you're going anywhere, Pedro. I think we should just pack it up, man. You know, unless he wants to keep the gatekeeper role, we can keep him here. But you're cooked. And another retiree right here. I can't even put him in shell of his former self because I don't think he's ever been that great, honestly. I mean, let's take a look at his. He's not even ranked, so I'm gonna have to fucking search him up, man. He is ranked. Okay, my bad. I was talking shit. My bad. Damn. Obviously, he got this win over Vitor Petrino. This was good. I didn't expect this. I didn't have him on my parlay, and he kind of killed it for me, so that was a good performance by him. But, man. Loss. He got this win. That was good. Loss. Nobody cares about a Ryan Spann win. It's Ryan Spann. Come on, bro. This doesn't count. And he lost to Johnny Walker. Ugh! That's so bad, bro. Man. Okay. Fuck, bro. Fuck. He lost to Johnny Walker, bro. Jesus. God, this guy's 2 in his last 6, bro. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah, you gotta retire, bro. You gotta pack it up. I'm sorry. I tried to give Lionheart the benefit of the doubt, but you gotta pack it up, bro. You gotta pack it up, bro. You're attacking my family. What? You're attacking my family. Yeah, you gotta pack it up. Wait, hold on now. Nah, we're not doing that. He did win. He's won, and I'm glad he's in a winning column now. He's in the win section now. I'm really glad for him. But obviously he's visibly washed. Now, I could put him in shell, and I'm gonna do that. He beat John Jones though, so that's what's stopping me from putting him in retire. He beat John Jones. even though they robbed him. He beat John Jones, and he is coming off a win. So he's not retired level yet. He's just kind of a shell of what he used to be when he fought that John Jones fight. He's just a shell. Ever since really that loss, he's just fallen off. That Yuri KO really cemented his spot here in shell of his former self. But he's coming back though. Maybe if he wins his next fight, I'll throw him all the way up here. But for now, he's going to shell. Connor. Bobby Green. I don't think Bobby Green's ever been super good, so I don't think he's at retire level yet. And it's hard to say he's a shell of his former self because he was never super good. But we'll keep him here for now. I think Bobby Green is definitely a little bit of a shell of what he used to be. He used to be a decent gatekeeper, and now he's kind of just, oh man, after that most recent loss, you kind of gotta talk shit about him. You gotta rank him lower. I mean, I can't take him serious, bro. Like, man, that's bad. Fuck, man. I like Bobby Green, and he might beat my ass, but I just, I gotta leave him in shell for right now. Vicente Luque. Is he a shell too? I think he's a shell. Guys. I think Luque was better than Bobby Green ever has been. Definitely. But I do think, hold on, let's keep Connor there because he's the biggest shell. I do think Vicente Luque has had really good performances, and I do think he had potential. Not anymore, but I think he had potential. Right before his most recent fight with my memory's terrible. My memory's terrible. Where's he at? Before his most recent fight with Garimbo, which he won. That was pretty impressive. That knockout over him. When did I think Luque had potential? It was, damn, it's been a while. I thought he had potential. Whew. Man. Did I ever think he had potential? Oh man, fuck. Yeah, no. After this win, this was back in 2021, by the way. After this win right here, I was like, okay, And then he got this 2-fight win streak. Luque has potential. He's gonna be the one to grab the belt. Loses to Bilal Muhammad. People don't like Bilal Muhammad now, but this is back when nobody cared about Bilal Muhammad. I mean, people still don't really care about him, but he's champ, so you kind of have to care about him. But this is way back when people really didn't give a fuck about Bilal Muhammad. So when he lost to Bilal Muhammad, I kind of fell off the hype train a little bit. I was like, oh, but he can come back. It's fine. He comes back, gets KO'd by Neal. And it's Jeff Neal, though. And I don't think losing to Jeff Neal is the worst thing you can do because it's Jeff Neal. He's pretty solid. But, he beats RDA. I don't, it's washed RDA. RDA is just as washed as anybody on the list. So that was cool. And then loses to Buckley, and then it's like, oh, well. Beats Garimbo, though. Not really the best win in the world, but he beat him. So for right now, we're going to put Luque in shell. Retire. I don't need to speak about you. Retire. You're cooked. Your time is over. You're a grappler. Retire. Nobody cares about you. Fight night main event. No, fuck no, not main event. Sorry. Fight night prelim, though, for you, though. Colby Shell. He might be the biggest shell, actually. But let's put him right here. And this isn't in any order, by the way. Colby is a definite shell. From title contention to just not throwing any punches in the Leon Edwards fight, getting dominated, to doing pretty much the same thing with Buckley, getting dominated, not really throwing anything. He's a shell, man. What can I say? He talks a big game, doesn't back it up, kind of like Strickland, here's the fucking thing, guys. We're gonna go to war. We're gonna fight like some fucking Roman fucking generals, guys. And then he just fucking push kicks and jabs the whole fight and does the marching band march towards his opponent and fucking, or like his last fight just doesn't throw anything. So him and Sean are kind of in this, not in the same boat though, because Colby's way more washed. But yeah, Usman, fuck, dude, this is a hot take. We saw the Chimaev fight. He did get kind of handled and low broed in the first round, a little bit in the second round, but he was coming back though, and he was kind of putting the hands on Chimaev. We haven't really seen anybody put the hands on Chimaev except for Gilbert Burns, which is on this list as well. So I think the fact that he was able to weather the early storm in the first round, you know, survive the first round against Hamza, come back and put some hands on him, I think, you know, he's still pretty good. His knees though are kind of worrying me. You know what? I think how you rebuild Usman, this is how I think you rebuild Usman. I think in order to rebuild my boy Usman, right, I think you give him Sean Brady. I think you do, this is how you rebuild Usman. You do Usman versus Sean Brady, right? He beats Sean Brady, he wins, he has some momentum. And then you do, fuck. Should I give him, I think Ian Gary wins that, Joaquin Buckley wins that. Damn, this welterweight is full of fucking killers. Full of marauders, dude. This guy's a marauder, dude. That's what welterweight is full of. But damn. Just give him Sean Brady. Give him a tune-up fight. Sean Brady's a tune-up fight. Give him Sean Brady, and let's see what he can do from there. I don't think he needs to jump back in the top 3 contention, like top 3 fights. I don't think he needs to jump in any sort of title eliminator anytime soon with those knees. Give him Sean Brady. Let's see what he does with that. And then if he loses to Sean Brady, then you gotta fall all the way down. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe the shell right next to Colby, but for now, my boy Usman is still good. If he loses his next fight, we gotta put him in shell, especially if it's Sean Brady. If he fights Sean Brady and loses, gotta throw him down there. Thompson, oh fuck, this sucks. Sorry for screaming. Oh man, he's so cool. Oh, but I'm not biased though, but I am. But he's so cool. Damn, he's nice. Fuck, man. Damn. I'll just leave him invisibly washed. Thompson is obviously, he's fucking a billion years old. He's 40. So that kind of has, you know, that plays a role in why he's sort of washed up. He's 40 years of age. He's 40 years old. So, you know, that plays a role. But I don't know, man. Something is keeping me from putting him in shell and retire. I don't think he should retire. Not yet. I want to see one more fight. We need to see him versus maybe MVP. MVP's coming off the win of Shara Bullet. So I think this is the perfect time to make that fight, actually. And that could be Thompson's retired fight. That sucks to hear, but gotta put him there. I don't really think he's super good anymore. I can't even put him in still good, so I just gotta put him invisibly washed. He probably should be in shell, but I like him, so he's going invisibly washed. Gilbert Burns, I think Gilbert Burns is still good. I do think Gilbert Burns is still good. He used to be on a really good run for a little bit until he ran into JDM and Bilal Muhammad. Where the fuck is he at? Here he is. He was on a run for a minute, and I actually thought he was gonna make it to the belt. I thought he was gonna fight for a title, but he kind of ran into a brick wall. Man. Yeah. So it was, what period was it? It was right here. It was coming off of this win, coming off a fight of the year candidate for Burns versus Chimaev, coming off of this fight. He lost this fight, but everybody thought that he put up a hell of a fight, gave Hamza a crazy fight. Nobody took anything away from Burns in this fight. Beats Magny, that was good, even though Magny's a gatekeeper. Beats Masvidal, you know, kind of the same tier as Magny, a little better. So he was on this little 3-fight streak. This wasn't a win, but, you know, little streak, 4-fight streak. And then he met Bilal Muhammad, and he lost. this fight, he did have I think it was a dislocated shoulder, I think, or something like that. He had one arm in this fight. So the fact that Bilal wasn't able to finish, I mean, he can't finish anything, but probably not even his wife. But the fact that he wasn't able to finish a one-arm Burns is kind of crazy to me. But he runs into Bilal. You know, Bilal puts on a 5-round decisionator victory against him. Runs into JDM, gets KO'd, and then runs into Burns. I mean, fucking Brady. Runs into Brady and gets decisioned. Damn. I still think he's not that bad, though. I mean, nah, never mind. Who am I kidding? Visibly washed. Ty retired. I've already talked about Ty in my previous video, and I don't want to do the same rant that I've already done, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So if you think I'm wrong for putting Ty in the retired, look at this. Just take a look at this, right? His most notable win is Derek Lewis, by the way. Loss. KO loss. Sub loss. So you're telling me 4 fights in a row you've been finished. This guy is on a 5-fight losing streak and has been finished 4 times in a row. You're cooked, brother. If this was any other UFC fighter, he'd be done. He'd be out of the UFC. Dana would have cut him by now. But, oh, he's a fat Australian guy. He's funny and he drinks beer from shoes. Let's keep him. But they cut Rosenstrike? Bro, Dana literally got rid of Rosenstrike because he didn't like his performance. And he beat this fat fuck. He made Tybura look... Bro, he made Tybura look good. He made Tybura look like fucking John Jones, bro. Bro, Tuivasa sucks, bro. And I'm tired of watching this guy fight and putting him on my parlay for a KO. I'm tired of it. You know, I used to like you. I had hope, and you killed all of my parlays for these. Oh, yeah, no, this guy sucks. Yeah, him and fucking, what was the guy's name who fought? God damn it, I forgot because they're both ass. The Taffa brothers, they're both garbage. They literally give up on themselves. Just cut the whole lot, bro. Garbrandt. Exactly. Yeah, how many times have you won a basketball game? Exactly. Cody, shout out to bedtime. Cody Garbrandt. Shell. My boy Cody will not retire. He will not retire. No, he's just a shell. He is just a shell of his former self. He's not KOing guys like he used to, even though I think he's coming off a win, right? Alright, have I been paying attention? He's in fucking bantamweight, right? Jesus Christ, he's in bantamweight, right? Have I been paying attention? Is he in bantamweight? Yeah, he's in bantamweight. He's not ranked though. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this was 2015. I thought he'd be ranked, but he's not terrible. No, he's pretty bad. But he shouldn't retire. He has slight potential to hit the top 10 and be a gatekeeper. You know what? That's what I see in Cody Garbrandt's future. I think he wins his next fight. His next 2 fights, he gets thrown into the top 10, and I think he becomes a bantamweight gatekeeper for the next 2 years, and then I think he retires. Yeah, I like that. I like that future for him. Jose Aldo, still good. Fight me about it. I don't care. Jose Aldo is still fucking good. He got fucking laid and preyed on by this bitch ass. Fucking, goddamn it, where the fuck is this fucking bitch at? He got laid and preyed by this fucking 40-year-old, 10-year-old right here. He got fucking... Oh, why did you do this to my goat? Oh my god. Why did you lay on my goat? Oh, he wanted to smell Jose's 6-pack, I guess, and just laid on him and robbed him. Oh, Jose still got it, man. He's my goat. He still got it. He's not touching a belt though, and I don't think he's reaching top 5. I think he'll get into the top 7 though for sure. He'll win his next fight, hopefully, God willing, you know. Yeah, Izzy, man, let me tell you something. Izzy is just visibly washed, and I think he's the most visibly washed fighter here on this list. He's not bad though. Fuck, I could put Izzy in still good because I do think he's good. He's not terrible. He's not like a fucking, he doesn't deserve to be like a number 15, number 14, anything like that. He's still good. He's just not title contender good. I think in order to rebuild Izzy, we have to give him somebody a little lower in the rankings. We can't just, Dana, we can't just keep throwing this man, you know, to the sharks. In order to rebuild Izzy, damn, he's already beat Jared. He's already beat Morgan. We got to give him Brendan Allen. That's what we got to do. In order to rebuild Izzy, we have to give him Brendan Allen for his next fight. And that's still a dangerous fight, too. Because if Brendan Allen takes him down, Izzy might be cooked. We have to give him Brendan Allen or maybe like Roman Dolidze, but most likely Brendan Allen. And then once he beats Brendan Allen, we could talk about giving him Araujo, depending on how that goes. If he wins his next fight or not, we can talk about that. But for now, I think you give Izzy, Brendan Allen, or Roman Dolidze, probably Brendan Allen though. And if he wins that, you could talk about maybe, fuck, I don't want to see a Kennedy rematch. You could talk about a Kyle Araujo maybe, or the loser. I don't want to see him fight Chimaev. He gets fucked. Goddamn. I don't want to see another Whitaker fight. Yeah, no. You know what? No. You give him Brendan Allen. If he beats Brendan Allen, give him Sean Strickland. That's what you do. And if he beats Strickland, then you can throw him back up there in title contention. But I don't think you should give him. I don't think he beats any of these guys. He already lost to Nasruddin. He loses to Chimaev. I don't want to see that again. I think right now he probably loses to Cal too. He already beat Jared, so I think the best route is just to give him Brendan Allen, and then right after that give him Strickland. See what he can go from there. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. You guys killed it on my first video. I thought that was gonna get like 0 everything, but I actually got a couple likes, like 200 views or some shit like that. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys have any ideas on what I should do next, let me know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.